Andrea Docherty is in studio to talk to us a little bit about how easy it is to make smoothies. So Andrea, thanks for joining the show once again.
Thanks for having me.
Now, smoothies are a big part of, smoothies can be a big part of someone being healthy and nutritious, but some people just don't know the components that go into a smoothie. When we're trying to make a smoothie, what are some of the things that we need to have?
Yes, so a smoothie is not just some fruit or juice blended up. You want to have all the components, especially if it's going to be a meal replacement. So you want to make sure we've got some protein to start. So often people may think to go towards a protein powder, but if you want to go the food first option, that's even great. So you can use Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, even pasteurized egg whites can be a really cost-effective way to add some protein.
Okay, so the protein is the biggest part.
Yeah, protein, not necessarily the biggest part,
Okay.
but you don't want to forget the protein because it's not really going to keep you feeling full or satisfied if it is a meal replacement. So we also want to try to get some fruits in there. So any type of fruit is great. I like using frozen fruit, then you don't necessarily have to add extra ice. So berries, things that are going to add some extra sweetness, especially if you're adding some greens or some vegetables, are going to be like mango, cherries, or frozen bananas. So really any type of fruit. Then we want to try to sneak in some vegetables. So really common is a handful of spinach or kale. Some other things I like doing even is frozen cauliflower.
Really?
Yeah, so it won't change the color. You can't really taste it. You could do carrots even. Another one I like to do is even just some cooked beets.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's another great thing. So try to have some fruits or vegetables in it. If you're looking at making it more of like a meal replacement, you may add a little bit of carbohydrates to it. So yes, you are going to get some carbs and fiber from your fruit and vegetables, but sometimes you can even add in some oats. And then lastly, try to get some healthy fats. So this can be maybe from chia, flax, or hemp seeds, or maybe even some nut butter. For this smoothie, we're making a mango ginger smoothie.
Sounds good.
This is really complete. You could use it for a breakfast or a recovery meal. So we're just going to use about 100 grams of Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
You could use plain, or this one is vanilla too, so just to give it some sweetness. So next we're going to do some frozen mango.
Okay.
So this is going to add some good sweetness, also add a lot of fiber, vitamin A, beta carotene. So for athletes, a lot of these antioxidants that are important for staying healthy and for recovery. So this next ingredient is optional, so it's oatmeal. But I find that if people are using smoothies for breakfast and you really need it to be full, like satisfying, you want to add some extra carbohydrates like oatmeal. This is going to make it have more staying power and give you enough energy to fuel your workouts throughout the day.
Absolutely, you want to feel fuller longer.
Yeah, and the next one is a cup of spinach.
Cup of spinach?
Yep, a cup of spinach.
Popeye's favorite?
Yep, so really when you're looking for greens, go for those dark green vegetables. They have iron, calcium, antioxidants, so they're a lot more nutrient dense than say an iceberg or romaine.
Absolutely.
So our next ingredient, we actually have some fresh ginger. So
this is what it looks like out of the ground. This is the root, right?
That's a root vegetable. So I've just peeled it and sliced it. So I'm just using about a teaspoon. So you just slice it and measure it about a teaspoon. You still get a lot of flavor. Doesn't take much to get that flavor, but with the benefit of that, so it's going to have a lot of anti-inflammatory properties in there. So ginger. Another one I like to use is even turmeric.
Yes.
So you can get fresh turmeric. It looks similar to that, but it's more dark orange inside.
And of course we have
last ingredients. Yep, some hemp seeds just to add a little bit of healthy fats. So a teaspoon of hemp seeds. You could also use hemp hearts. So hemp hearts and hemp seeds are the same thing. You could also use chia seeds or ground flax. And then next I just have some liquid. So I have about 3/4 cup of almond milk, unsweetened. You could use regular milk. Thing to keep in mind, almond milk doesn't have as much protein as regular milk or soy milk. So, but we've added some of the Greek yogurt, so we're getting protein there.
All right.
So you can really use as much as you want. It just depends the consistency of the smoothie that you would like.
Now,
just pour it all into a blender and then away we go.
Time for the loud stuff.
If you really wanted it more gingery, you could add more ginger. Bananas also work really great in smoothies, so you could add some in there. But this has, your healthy fats, got protein, complex carbohydrates, and fiber. It's a great way to start the day.
Absolutely. Now I'm going to try a little bit here. This is fantastic. Wow, this is fantastic.
Yeah.